almost creating a...
For Stirling, means he has to bowl straight, 9 in length, not give again any waiting room. They will target the wicket, stump. They need a wicket of Paul Stirling, man in form throughout the ODI series. Also he got, oh, very low. Should bowl in straight line and length, wicket to wicket, because you can see this from a bowler. Give your 100%. Maybe there's a possibility. Little bit movement, the pad or miss the bat, hit the stump also. The line length, it's a perfect, but he need to little bit more bring the ball to the stump, 4th or 3rd stump. Oh, it's a wonderful shot. Let the ball come into his bat. Beautiful placement on the onside for 4 runs.
Was searching for a in-swing stilly through the execution of that shot. Shades of Injamamul Haq in his stroke production. A classy stroke, waiting for ball to come onto the bat and then rolling his wrist over. Positive player, likes to hit boundaries.
That's a perfect line. And you have to bowl here. Best line in length for a batsman.
Yesterday. So that's another good delivery. 9. And getting some movement also. Look at this one, demanding a forward press. Shade of movement.
Very beautiful action. Easy action. You can swing the ball both ways. You have the ability to swing the ball both ways.
Solid defense, solid and resolute in defense. Stirling on St. Patrick's Day. It's 15 overs gone, 31 for 1 Ireland.
Excellent field from Nasir Jamal, substitute fielder. Very good batsman, middle order batsman. Got plenty of runs in his first class career. Didn't play in this test. Excellent bowling from Nabi. Oh, there's a chance of catch. They took the catch. The umpire was not in.
Hitting the pad clearly. So there's a commitment to get on the front foot, but he's not. Paul Stirling is making the forward press, but he's not getting to the pitch of the ball. Wants a change, a little bit of subtle change in the field, asking the fieldsman at the mid-on region to go slightly back. To occupy the crease, Stirling and Balbirnie looking to take a cue from what transpired yesterday morning between Rahmat Shah and Shahidi. Going through the session without scoring too many runs in the first half.
Like pace, Paul Stirling, very good batsman. Yamin, a bowling from him. Gone back in the field. Looking and searching for a wicket. Break the partnership. These two players are very good right now. Oh, there's a peel and leg before. What a bowling. Line and length was perfect, and in the end, he got the breakthrough. Paul Stirling not looking happy, but all credit goes to Yamin. The discipline he shows, the ball he done, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the consistency in line and length this time around coming back. Was there an inside edge onto the pads? Goodness me. Was there a bat involvement? Looks like the inside edge and deflecting onto the pads there. Paul Stirling disappointed. Out for 14. It's 33 for 2. At a critical moment in play, James McCollum comes out to bat. That in first-class matches for him. 942 runs average, healthy average in first-class cricket, but it's different thing when it comes to raise the play in international cricket. More competitive, quality of bowling quite different from what you experience in Ireland. He's here because of this, the ball coming back into the batsman. Thick inside edge, so that was the decision that
big inside edge wicket they needed, massive wicket. They have to give a credit, accurate and fast and furious. I mean, but the line length is just a problem for him so far. We have seen him already in first innings. Ball in the line length and area will be more dangerous for Irish batsmen.
Wide, looking to use that angle to take the ball in towards the right-hand batsman.
The last delivery he bowled, used his crease. Still ball in the 3 stumps. A beautiful shot. Fuller delivery. And that's what he needs to be put it. No chance for the fielder, 4 runs.
Well, near the crease, you need half volley on the leg stump. Beautifully placed. Lovely wristy shot. The placement was immaculate, so was the timing. Lovely connection to open his account.
Bowling, Shama, bowling.
Balbirnie on strike. Oh, turn appeal from Nabi. Again, lovely tossed up delivery.
Inside edge, lucky. Beautiful shot, swept.
Well stop.
An excellent stop from Waqar. Good bowling from Mohammad Nabi.
Good bowling.
This is the good sign for Afghanistan bowler.
Lovely ball.
Trying improvising their shots. Sweep shot, one of his favorite shot, Balbirnie. Yeah!
Straighter ones.
Excellent bowling from Nabi, mixing his pace, 9 and left to save that ball.
Well, he scored a lot of runs with his sweep shot in 1 day, and there's no harm in trying when they're getting out, looking to play off the back foot or front foot. It's better to utilize this shot that has given you a lot of runs in 1 day cricket. Playing this sweep shot, Matthew Hayden, Andy Flower, scoring runs in Indian subcontinent against quality spinners.
Well bowling.
End of the over, 41 for 2. Balbirnie and McCollum looking to
Target for
again the outswinger. Maybe he's trying to set him up for a big in-swinger, looking to take the ball away. But out of harm's way, so it's been left alone. Thinking about in-swinger, maybe the goal number 4 or 5, he has it in his mind.
delivery was still away from a batsman. That's the good line, but excellent playing. What a shot from McCollum. Looking for a couple of runs. Very well fielded. Easy 3 runs in the end.
Yeah, you're talking about the line, so slightly closer to the stumps this time around. So what a little bit of shuffle there and just opening the face of the bat. With a low bounce, he can afford to go hard at the ball also. But brilliant shape. Mohammad Nabi with the ball, with the bat, in the field also. Great luxury to have.
Still young. Trained like 17 or 18 years old. What a cricketer he is. Oh, something in pad. Very well played from Balbirnie. Lit the ball in to his bat. Touched it true to fine leg for 1 run.
After a series of outswingers, decided to go with in-swinger. Less than 197 more runs required to overhaul the first innings lead. Once they get into lead, defended really well, very well bowled also. 45 for 2. Cameron keeping low.
Tell you what, it's not easy wicket to bat.
Bowling.
Because the ball is still keeping low. Spinner bowling or fast bowler? It's a pressure game now. Ireland to finish the lead. Then put a good target.
Bowling, Rajiv bowling. Bowling, Nabi.
So James McCollum against spin. Oh, beautifully bowled.
What a delivery
Bowling,
from a legendary cricketer. Beautiful delivery.
Lovely ball.
There for the turn. Win straight. He didn't got any age on it.
Well stopped.
Excellent stop from Hashmatullah Shahidi. Save 1 run. Oh, it's such a throw.
This innings also. Sound defense coming in from James McCollum. End of the over. Change in voices in the commentary box. It's going to be Niall O'Brien and Ed.
Day 3. Ireland trail by 96. They've lost an early wicket. Paul Stirling adjudged LBW to Yamin. Big wicket. We've got a change of bowling. Wafadar's into the attack for the first time today. Ireland 46 for 2. Just 19 years of age. What an experience for this young man. Right arm medium. Early in his first class career.
Today's telecast of Day.
Beautifully played. Square of the wicket on the offside by Andrew Balbirnie. Just stroked away. Square of the wicket on the offside by Andrew Balbirnie. Just stroked away. McCollum wants 3, Balbirnie not having it. Nice stroke. Good start this morning by Afghanistan. Early breakthrough. And Kevin O'Brien. 3 players that can score big runs. Taken one already. St. Patrick, Eddie, the saint who drove the snakes out of Ireland all those years ago. Did you know that?
Did.
I should have known you'd know. A man doing your research, staying up all night, searching the web for information.
Not at all. It's just going to school.
Zimbabwean schools are discussing Irish history. We could be here all day discussing this.
We were a British colony, so it was about international history. Good morning to you all at home. There you are. There's Niall O'Brien, not wearing any green, so the patriotic side of it has gone out the window. However, I know at heart he is celebrating with you all at home.
I bleed green. And that's a wonderful attire. Nice lines, nice channels. Really good. Settled into a spell here. Action looks good, Eddie. Strong action. Just 19 years of age. What a great platform for these young Afghanistan cricketers.
Exposure to international cricket, test cricket, this young age, and learning from the fast bowler Shah Longefeld, who was a fantastic bowler, very well travelled in county cricket, international cricket. A lot of youngsters out here, and McCollum out there, young batter, got over 400 runs in the first class setup.
Gotta come forward. Not going to get too many cuts and pulls against the seam. You've got to force yourself forward, a little like Rahmat Shah did. Almost premeditate, just lunging on the front foot, playing with a straight bat. Lovely line and length. Attacking the stumps. 21 overs gone. Ireland 49 for 2. Day 3. Wonderful morning here in Dehradun. Moving day. We often speak in the longer format of the game. Day 3 is moving day. Moving out of the attack is Mohammad Nabi, and in Rashid Khan.
Such a simple game plan from the Afghanistan team today. Seamers from the northern pavilion end. That's where they'll bowl throughout this test match and throughout this innings. And all the spinners will come from the southern pavilion end, trying to get into that rough I was showing you during the pitch report. When you're bowling from the northern end into the southern end, there's just too much grass. It's well held together. It looks very firm. From the southern pavilion end, lots of bare patches. And mainly in front of the left-handers, but there is also a patch for the right-handers that hasn't quite been exposed. But we'll see this method from both teams probably, if Ireland get a lead. McCollum, he got a very good one by Rashid Khan, so he'll have to learn from that pretty quickly. Gets off the mark to him in his first spell.
Well, James McCollum got bowled with a beautiful googly first time around, as you mentioned. Got to play for the googly when you're playing Rashid Khan. Tuck legs. Nice house.
Yeah. I haven't played for 7 years. Didn't think about it.
Fit and strong. James McCollum. What an opportunity. 8 off 15. Started well. Second test innings.
The tape took a nasty knock, so the consistency won't be there. And this is something Ireland.
Balbirnie playing nicely. 28 off 64. James McCollum 9 off 17. Beautiful day here in Dehradun. The Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium. Pitch is good, slightly low, bit of turn, but it's a good batting surface once you get in. Back and across. I say it's a good pitch. Playing a few tricks. That ball is keeping slightly low. But as a batsman, I still feel if you've got a good technique and you're willing to bat time and put the bad ball away, which I think is so important. Once you get a bad ball, put it away. There's runs to be had.
Wide of the crease, coming at the stumps. Yeah, when the ball is keeping low on a slow surface, you have a little bit of more time to adjust. Rather than when a surface and it isn't coming on, that's when you open up the stumps, inside edges onto the stumps. We saw that yesterday with Rahmat Shah.
Yeah, very good point. And it'll be interesting to see where the Ireland batsmen bat in relation to the seam bowlers, whether they bat on leg stump and stay leg side of the ball so they don't get LB or bowled. Shouldn't be getting nicked off unless you play a wild, expansive shot. That ball there shouldn't cause you too much drama. Watch that go through fairly easily. It's the ball that is tracking into the off stump, tracking into middle and off stump that you've got to be wary of. Play straight.
This is my only concern for someone like Balbirnie. He's very upright. That front foot doesn't really bend. Everything he's playing with, he's anticipating an extra bit of bounce. So that front leg probably needs to bend a bit more and go down to the surface. There again, very upright.
That in my locker. And he watched it well. Ducked underneath the line of the ball. Important you played a short ball well on pitches that are slightly slow, slightly low. Sometimes you can get yourself in a bit of a tricky position where the duck or stand and play it. Balbirnie is an LBW bowl candidate, and that's probably reflected in what you're talking about, Ed. Standing quite tall and expecting the ball to bounce and maybe just nip, being beaten by the ball and nips back as he was in the first innings. Short ball goes on the pull, controls it. Balbirnie does play Rashid Khan fairly well. He's had a good look at him this tour. Played well in the ODIs, Andrew Balbirnie. He'll be confident. His first start in Test cricket, duck 4, so he's playing well. 29. Want to make this start count. When I see a player leave the ball outside the off stump to Rashid Khan, it says to me that he's picking the bowler, which is a good sign for Balbirnie.
Sometimes it's not even about picking the delivery. But that last visual, watchful, you could see he wants the ball past the bat, so that gives you an indication that he's seen that it's the leg spinner. Yeah, just looking at Rashid Khan, looks like he's bowling very quickly. It's a slow surface, so the spinner's just got to put a little bit extra on it. And that, for me, is just also adding to the little bit of inconsistency. There's a little bit of an explosion. A little bit of puff out the surface. Didn't pick that one. This is where Balbirnie needs to go down and have a conversation with the young man, just to break up the play. Mentally here, he's just stuck in a position where he's not sure what that ball is going to do. Just break up the play now, go down, have a conversation, do a bit of gardening, because Rashid Khan now could really set him up with the cracker.
Ball squeezed away into the offside. Dot to finish. 24 overs bowled, 55 for 2. 172. Afghanistan played well. Batted a long time for 314, and Ireland second time round 55 for 2. 87 in arrears. A long way to go before they get in the red. No. Nicely bowled. Really good. Just attacking the stumps, asking questions of Andrew Balbirnie's technique. Balbirnie's been good so far, 30 off 72. I mentioned he started his career with a pair back in May. Distraught, the young man.
With the bouncer, not going to get up. It's a wasted delivery. So you go back of a length for a number of deliveries and then really try and push one up, and it takes time. And there'll be a few mind games as there's a
Bangs in, full shot to that man who's just been placed in the deep. Be a change of ploy here from Afghanistan to bang a few in, maybe see if the surface plays a few tricks. This is slammed in and only gets up just above the waist high. Balbirnie, tall man.
intentionally trying to bring it back in. 7 for 88, 25 overs.
High and a miss to finish the 25th over. Ireland 56 for 2. Ireland 56 for 2. Rashid Khan to continue. Very full again. I asked you off air, your thoughts really, when you play so much white ball cricket, Rashid Khan, all around the world, T20, white ball, how difficult is it to all of a sudden get yourself accustomed to bowling with the red ball?
There is a change that needs to happen, because in Test cricket it's more the stock delivery that builds up the wicket. Unless it's a real result wicket for some, historically one of the best, or isn't probably the best. Intention of trying to manipulate, trying to keep the scoreboard going on. Leg spinner. Now, here's the question to you. It's the last delivery of the over and we'll come back to it. Is his googly his stock delivery, or is his leg spinner the one he uses as a surprise to set up the batsman?
Early call, safe single. Another over negotiated by Andrew Balbirnie. Ireland have moved on to 57 for 2. Partnership building nicely. 24 of 59 between Balbirnie and McCollum. Right arm pacer. Wafadar will continue. Well, just going back to your point, Ed, about Rashid Khan. What's the stock delivery? Is right in behind this ball. Not getting his pad in the way. Accessing the ball. Wafadar hunting for an LB, hunting for a bowled. He's got a man out in the hook, so he's leg side. Try to bang it in, only got up waist high down the leg side, Ed. Short ball again.
Yeah, trying something. It's different, it doesn't get up. Afghanistan's first innings, 314, 55% of the runs scored were in boundaries. So when Ireland look back at that, they'll probably think they gave them 40 runs too many in loose deliveries that they scored off. That one gets up, but it's so slow, the batsman has an eternity to leave it. So this is perhaps where first hour we can't overly attack, because our cushion of 120 at the beginning of the day now is 85. So our squeeze is dot balls, because there are wicket-taking options in our bowling lineup. Whereas Ireland really had to go through 106 overs before they bowled the Afghanistan side out. That'll be the complexity that Ireland will have to deal with, those wicket-taking options. But as they try and attack, push our percentages up in the boundary count and eliminate this little bit of a lead. Likes of Nabi, Rashid Khan, who instinctively want to pick up wickets.
Ireland still 85 behind. 2 and over. It's going to be 40 overs before they pass Afghanistan's score. Short ball pulled away. 4 runs to Andrew Balbirnie. There was a shouted catch as mid-wicket flung himself in the air. Really good shot. Finishes over. Balbirnie smashes it well.
Yeah, this is it. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You're going with a plan. The 27th over comes to an end. It's 61 for 2, and the players are going to enjoy some drinks.
First session of day 3 in the Islamic Bank of Afghanistan test. The only test. And 61 for 2 Ireland. Past Paul Stirling early this morning. What's happened so far up until the drinks break. First appeal of the day. I felt that was going down the leg side. This one, when he was given out, was rather unfortunate, Paul Stirling, because he got an inside edge on that. But since then, Balbirnie, young McCollum, looked pretty comfortable at the crease. Bowlers used by Afghanistan, only one been successful so far. Yamin Ahmadzai been good with the ball once. So this is where we stand in the test match. 172 batting first from Rahmat Shah, unfortunately falling a couple of runs short of his maiden test match 100. Would have been a maiden for any Ireland batsman as well, Afghan batsman. And Balbirnie looking good, 36 not out. 80 and chipping away at that. Nicely played.
Good bowling. Well bowling, well bowling.
Little match interestingly poised. Afghanistan possibly in the ascendancy.
Thank you, Tino. Ireland right now in a good control.
Good bowling, Rashid, good bowling.
But there's a possibility for Afghanistan to restrict them before they finish the trail runs. The bowler Rashid Khan, he's struggling because of his finger. The one, he batsman. You can see again fuller delivery. Squeezed it really well. The boundary for McCollum. Good shot.
Just talking about him bowling really full. He struggled in the first innings. A couple of full tosses because of that finger. For the googly, it's nicely kept out actually. I don't think he was looking to get the ball away for a boundary. McCollum, he controlled. And a welcome boundary. Any boundary at this stage for Ireland will be gleefully accepted. Another full delivery. Struck. Good work. The covers.
Brilliant stuff from Nasser Jamal, the substitute. Beautiful struck from McCollum. Good effort. There are a few runs for the team. Rashid Fuller again. This time again, he's not happy with his bowling. Ireland 65 for 2.
Overs in the innings. Balbirnie started to come into his own in the one-day matches. Been good, 36 from 87. It's Mohammad Nabi. The attack. 3 really important wickets for Afghanistan in the first innings. 2 of those early.
Oh, beautiful delivery. Wind with the arm delivery. Away from a batsman. A good ball.
Spinners. Andy Balbirnie. I'd just like to see him possibly play that ball on the back foot with a slightly straighter bat. Now I say that because a couple of balls are keeping low. Some of them might just turn and bounce.
Another toss-up delivery from Nabi. This session so far, 16 overs. Beautiful strike from McCollum. Another boundary for him. What a good cricket from Ireland. He just waited for the loose delivery and he punched it really well on his back foot. Cut it really well.
Good outfield. The ball can go away for 4, just like that.
It's almost the repeat shot. Through to the point region. No fielder again. Short of limb delivery. And he paid a price. What a shot from McCollum. Looking solid in a good touch in form.
77 balls for their 41-run partnership. What's more important for Ireland is that little figure at the bottom of the ticker. 68 runs deficit. And it's going to be Rashid Khan to carry a lot of approach. Obviously, been trying, hasn't been working.
Still Rashid Khan didn't find his line in length. Struggling. Change the bowling end. Sorry, not the bowling end. Around the stump he's bowling, but he still couldn't find the line in length, the area he wants to bowl. I think right now Afghanistan are rushing too much to taking wickets. Other in Ireland are taking the advantage of that. Just wait and looking for the loose ball. Put it for a boundary or short of leg before. Interesting.
I don't think there's too much to think about here for Illingworth clearly pitching outside the leg side, and the ball's gone and hit straight in the middle of the bat. I don't